Hello guys, it's Mrs. Pickett. I am coming at you live. I'm actually in the hallway right now, so if you hear any background noise, I'm sorry about that, but you guys are in the middle of your Spanish class, so I had to sneak out of the classroom. Today we're going to talk about division, and we're going to talk about how division and multiplication kind of are, I like to call them married because they kind of work together. So we're going to use division to help us learn how to divide into equal groups. So before we start talking about the operation of division, let's talk about just kind of what division looks like, the names of the parts of division problem. The first thing I want to talk about is that when we use division or we see a division problem, we see it written in three different ways, and I want to kind of talk you through that. So the first one is 36 divided by 6, and you're going to see we have this division symbol. So in this situation, our equation is written with the division symbol. The second way, we also have 36 divided by 6, but this time it probably looks like a fraction if you've seen fractions before. So we call this one not a fraction, which it is, but within division, we actually call this a division bar. So this is our division bar. And then finally, our last problem is written with 36 in a box and the 6 on the outside. With 36 divided by 6 in this way, we call this our division box. For our division symbol and our division bar, all you do is write your answer right after your equal sign, which would be here. On 36 divided by 6 with a division bar, you just write it on the other side of the equal sign. But with the division box, you actually write your answer on top, which is a little different. Now that we've talked about the different types of problems you might see, let's talk a little bit about the names of the different products, the pieces of our problem. So the first one is going to be the biggest number. Your bigger number is always going to be first, and your bigger number is going to be called your dividend, because that's the number you're separating out. Then your 4, or your number you're actually dividing, is called your divisor. And your answer is called a quotient. And this is going to be the same whether you have a division sign, a division bar, or a division box. So we have our dividend, divisor, and quotient. Okay, so now let's walk through an example of a division problem. So I've got some candy. I have my whole candy, my Hershey's bar here, and I have 4 friends, total 4 people that I want to actually divide my Hershey bar among these 4 people. So if I start with my Hershey bar, I want to know, well, how many pieces do I have to start off? So if you count, you're going to notice that there are 12 total pieces there. So my dividend in this problem is going to be 12 because I have 12 pieces of candy. Now, how many friends did I say I was going to divide among? I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So my divisor is going to be 4 because I have 12 pieces and I want each one of my friends to have the same amount. I need my groups to be equal. So I'm going to take 12 and I'm going to divide the 12 pieces of candy among 4 of my friends. So now I just have to figure out what the answer is. So I'm going to separate it out into groups. Well, I could give 1 piece to this person and cross it off, 1 to this person, 1, and 1. Now I can do it again. 1, 2, 3, 4. And hopefully you're noticing that not only am I adding it to my people, but I'm also taking it away from my candy bar, so I know how many I have left. So then I'm going to do the last 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're probably going to notice that each kid got 3 pieces of candy. So my quotient is 3 pieces of candy if you want to get specific. So let's just do one more quick problem. And this time I'm going to show you how to draw your own picture to solve. So my dividend is 10, my divisor is 5, and I'm looking for my quotient. So I'm dividing 10 pieces of candy among 5 kids. So I'm going to draw 5 circles for my 5 kids. And then I'm going to count out 10 pieces of candy to make sure everyone gets the same amount. So I'm going to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I would just keep counting until I stopped. I stopped at 10 and that gave me equal groups. And so if I gave 5 kids candy and I only had 10 pieces of candy, each kid would get 2 pieces. So my quotient in this problem is 2. Guys, thanks so much for watching. Hopefully there wasn't too much background noise today. Your joke is, why was the cookie so sad? I will see you in class. Bye.